It's my universe.
And you are God.
I am God.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 48. This is container 17, part 1. So we have a fresh container to get into. So let's see what 17 has in store for us. Set the lid off to the side. Okay, first glance. We have bubble wrap. But beneath the bubble wrap and beneath the tape, I can see in a cute little pouch, Street Fighter bootleg. Hell yeah, boxed bootleg of Street Fighter. Gotta love it. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a huge fan of bootlegs. I'm just going to grab what I look at in no particular order and see what we get. Oh, I can see through the wrapping now. In another bubble envelope, we have another copy of Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. So, behind me to the right, I have 1, 2, 3, and this will be number 4 copies of Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. And all I can say to that is, good Lord! At some point I must have realized I owned a good copy, but for some reason I probably got a really good deal on it, so I bought another one, and then stumbled across another one that I thought was in better condition than the other ones I already had, and then I forget what I already bought, and then I overbuy, and then you end up with 4 copies of the same game. A rare game, but still. A copy, US copy of Sonic Labyrinth, in really good condition. The box is in really good condition. Step into special sneakers to make you run faster, but hurry, the power only lasts a short time. I don't know where I got all these bubble envelopes from. From somewhere. But we have PGA Tour 96 unpunched, never put on a hanger tab. So the PGA Tour 96. Good game. Oh, I can see this one. I haven't shown this before. This is an unpunched copy of Sega Game Pack 4-in-1. I know I haven't showed this one before. If memory, as failing as it is, serves me correctly, this is the only copy that I have of this particular game. I don't have multiple copies. More of these bubble envelopes. We have Cliffhanger, starring Sylvester Stallone. I believe I showed Cliffhanger in the previous video. This one is in really, really, really good condition, so maybe that's why I put it in its own little bubble envelope, because it's in such good shape. Some Japanese paperwork. The pink slip that the post office guy leaves for me, the postman leaves for me, to say, hey, we have a package for you that we couldn't fit into your mailbox, so come to the post office to get it. Pink bubbled envelope. And we have Sonic 2-in-1, Sonic 2 plus Sonic Spinball. And I'm pretty sure this is the only copy of this game that I have. Once I got this copy, I was just like, okay, I've got it, and I'm good. Because when I would see it get posted again, people were asking way too much for that game. We have Fantasy Zone, Smash the Invasion. Again, wrapped by itself in a wonderful bubble envelope that I must have ran into a surplus of, because these all seem to have been in these type of bags. This one's got double wrapping, so there's probably a reason for that. Yes, there is a reason for that. We have a copy of F1 World Championship Edition. It's got some tape on the front, which isn't ideal. I might be able to get that off with a little work, a little creativity, and a little bit of magic that I've learned over the years. And this will be my fourth copy. I have 3 over here. So this is my fourth copy of F1. I didn't realize. I thought I had 2 copies of F1 World Championship Edition. I didn't think I had 4. So, news to me. Every container is full of surprises. We have Galaga 2. This game has been going for quite a bit of money. Somebody had a really nice, like, mint perfect copy up for sale on eBay. And I forgot how much they were asking for it. Over like $2,000 or something. And I'm just like, what? Like, it's a rare, I get it's a rare game, but I don't know. Maybe because I already own it. To me, that price seems just over the top. But to somebody who doesn't have it and wants it for their collection, maybe that's a feasible amount to pay for it. How about Batter Up by Namco? I remember seeking out this game and getting into a bidding war, I think at least 2 or 3 times for a complete box copy of this game in like mint condition, with another Sega Game Gear collector at the time. We go back and forth, and then I would look, and I'd be like, oh, it's him. And I would just stop bidding, because what's the point of me screwing him by running up the bids? And it would get to a point where I didn't want to bid any higher. I could have, financially, but I'm like, so then I bid, then he'll bid, then I bid. I mean, I might as well just stop bidding and let him take it for this amount here, instead of running it up to there and having the same outcome. So I was considerate like that, whether the other collector knew it or not. I have let quite a few games go in my day. We have another copy of Championship Hockey. Here we go. It focused in for me. That was really nice of it. By US Gold, Championship Hockey. And that'll be my fourth copy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Championship Hockey. Iron Man XO Man of War in heavy metal, complete in box. kids to adults, animated violence. This game also I saw recently posted on eBay for some crazy amount of money, complete. So I don't know if this game is really rare, complete in the box, or if the sellers are just stupid and think that putting a high price on the game they're trying to sell is going to make a collector think it's worth that much and bid. But I watch those auctions, and very, very rarely do they ever close with a winning bid. They just close with 0 bids. And then they repost it again for the same price, which I don't understand. I guess they think some sucker will come along eventually and be willing to pay thousands of dollars for a game for their collection. We have Prince of Persia by Dumark. As the motorcycle goes racing past in the background. Prince of Persia. Okay. Oh, here's another copy of Wizard Pinball. I'll be able to get those price stickers off of there, I know that. So I'll put a little effort in on my day off when it finally comes around to be my day off from work and get that taken care of so the stickers are off there. And that would be... what color is the top of that box? That would be my 5th copy of Wizard Pinball, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade by U.S. Gold. And that's in really mint condition. Which is always nice to see. It's distressing when I'm going through the containers and I pull out a game and it's kind of beat up. I'm like, damn it. But then as I continue to go through containers, I'm luckily finding those same games in mint condition. So I know, I think I showed this before, and the copy I showed was pretty beat up. We have the Berenstain Bears Camping Adventure Sega Club. Everybody's favorite bears take to the hills on a camping adventure packed with surprises. I've never played this game. I'd be lying if I said I did. Oh, here is one too that I saw not too long ago come up, and that's Sports Illustrated Championship Football and Baseball. I have several of these brand new sealed that I had bought many years ago. I think a guy had a case of them, and me and another serious Sega Game Gear collector, he bought some and I bought the rest. But those are all shrink wrapped, sealed, brand new. This one is not shrink wrapped, but is in super great condition. Let's see what else we got. Lingering beneath packing tape and bubble wrap. A smushed copy of FIFA Soccer 96. It got compressed a little bit, it looks like, so the one edge is kind of bulging out. I think I have this in new condition. I think. I don't recall off the top of my head if I've already found it or if I have yet to find it in one of the containers. Let's take a look. Let's take a look inside and see what we find. We have Spider-Man and X-Men, Arcade's Revenge by Flying Edge. in really good condition. This is like a box of rare / really good condition games, which I'm pretty confident I did not put this together like this on purpose. Here is a game that recently sold for several $100s, and I was really surprised by it, and that's RC Grand Prix, because I didn't think or realize that this is a rare game, but there were several bids for this game, complete in box, and I was surprised by the final bid. It was several $100s, and I was like, RC Grand Prix, really? But I guess I'm out of the loop as to what collectors out there are needing and wanting for their collections. So maybe that game is one that doesn't pop up often. So when it does, someone can get some money for it. Let's take a look and see what else we find in here. Okay. Pink envelope bag of Home Alone. Holy cow! All the fun of the mega hit movie goes portable. With Macaulay Culkin. He was on the Angry Video Game Nerd playing all the different variations of Home Alone games, which was pretty funny. It was well put together, and his attitude towards playing the games was just classic.
Get ready.
Crank up that puppy.
Get ready for a good Home Alone game.
Yeah! They're making me a fucking asshole.
Let's do 4 more and see what we happen to unearth. Here is another Sega Club. Disney's Bonkers Wax Up. Toon Terror Rules. Creepy Madame Who Said has lured Bonkers to her ancient wax museum. She's been busy coating famous tunes with wax to make statues for her displays. Now she needs Bonkers to top off her gruesome collection. And that is the first time that I've ever read the description on that box. So Bonkers wax. Wax up, wax down. We'll do 3 more and call it a video. We have The Adventures of Batman and Robin. For your viewing pleasure. I've never played this game. Just never sat down, and when I do sit down and pop games in, it's usually to test them, particularly bootlegs and multi-game cartridges, which are also bootlegs, but I test them to see if they'll play all the way through, if they'll glitch out, if they'll load, then reset, then load, then reset. And unfortunately, a lot of the bootlegs that I am such a big avid fan of tend to be quite glitchy and unreliable. But every once in a while, I'll come across a loose game, and I'll be like, I want to see what that's like, and I'll pop it in the system and check it out. I just haven't done it with The Adventures of Batman and Robin. The Simpsons, Bart versus the World. And I think I just showed this game sealed in the last video. In my last video, I found a box filled with all brand new sealed games, and this was one of them, so I have the brand new sealed copy, and then now I have this one, which is in super great condition, just not shrink wrap sealed. And last, I don't think I've shown this one before. I do not know where I got all of these pink bubble envelope things. It's just so weird that I have so many of them. Kawasaki Superbike Challenge by Dumark. 1 or 2 players. Strap on your helmet and knee pads, because you're going to complete the legendary Kawasaki racing team around the most hair-raising circuits in the world. And there's a European version of this as well. I remember having to track that one down at some point in my collecting career. I remember, like, I need the Kawasaki Superbikes. I need the other version. So that'll do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 games. That's not bad for a video. 25 games for Container 17 Part 1. Part 2, the next video, I'll continue diving in. I see some Japanese games, so I'm not going to look specifically at the titles. I always wait until I start filming before I start digging, because it's just more fun for me to have a natural reaction instead of like looking at all the games in advance and then pretending I'm surprised that I have it. So I hope you're feeling well. I hope work is treating you well. And I hope that you will be well until I see you in 1 week for episode 49, Container 17, Part 2. Take care.
Yes, it's true. I am Nacho, the luchador.